we were just talking about the hurricane and how all this water flushed out, and you know, some of the experiences that we saw there. I actually fished Tuesday right behind that storm. Went to some areas that had fish before the storm, and we caught fish. Not in great numbers, but we did catch a few. The bait seemed to be there, but the areas that held the most fish for me were near deep water, where we actually had like really deep water close by, where there was no chance of the water blowing out during those storms. Possibly those fish sought some refuge in those deeper channels, and then as that tide came back in by Tuesday morning, it was dang near at a regular tide level, and the fish were there, just not in great numbers.
Wednesday as well, again, I caught fish, but I didn't think that I caught the amount of fish and as often as I should have been catching them Wednesday, which tells me that we're still experiencing somewhat the effects of the water washing out of the bay and returning to get better.
Yeah, I think this weekend will shape up real nice. Looks like we got a little bit of a chance of rain. Nothing to really worry about keeping you off the water if you're planning on going this weekend. We saw a lot of bait fish in shallow waters and stuff. So now let's so to kind of cap on what Sarge and I are together doing today is we did a little scouting mission for some redfish. We actually started fishing those deeper channels and grass beds and stuff, and had zero success. We started noticing some areas where the pelicans were diving in really shallow water, kind of on the down current side of some grass beds, but on the windward side of the grass beds. We went over there, picked up some redfish really quick after we drifted kind of through the bait and got near the grass. So we found that to be a productive pattern this afternoon. Behind the scenes of fishing with Sergeant Major right here.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes, this is how it all gets done. You've got another nice redfish on out there.
He is nice.
So we got into this broken grass, and it seemed like the bite's starting to pick up a little bit on these fish. And I'm pretty sure I just saw another red swimming with yours, so I think we've got more fish around here to be able to try to catch.
We're going to take them around the other side here.
All right.
Bring them up, this control.
There we go.
This winter in the upper Mobile Bay. All right. Thanks, Patrick.
Yes, sir. We just did a little redfish scouting today, me and Sergeant Major, and I just wanted to review the baits that we were successful with. I used two different ones that I caught fish on. I just wanted to share those with you. Heading swimming image. This lure here ran about 2.5 feet deep when I pulled it at its fastest. When I stopped pulling it, it actually floats to the surface. So we were near the grass, and it was it would swim down, float up, so I could keep it above the grass. Super spot. It's a 1/4 ounce bait. Did really well around the grass beds. It was a slow enough sinker to where I could keep it up over the grass. So this one, instead of it like the swimming image, the faster you pull it, the deeper it goes. This one, the faster you pull it, the shallower it goes. So you can pull this one up and speed it up over the grass. This is actually this is the actual bait that we located our redfish with. A couple of baits that were successful for us today. And we found a large flat where the pogies were, the pelicans were diving, gave us those visual clues. Went over there, drifted through them. Right there where at the edge of the pogies were some broken grass, and then the redfish were right there in that edge of that grass bed. So anyway.
It did. I particularly like how this swam and how this bait looked in the water. This was a very attractive looking bait. And like you say, unlike the other, the faster you pull this actually worked perfectly over the grass. So if you're looking for something to use in the middle of the day, I mean, and we're out here now and there's like you know, no overcast, this was a great lure. It just stands out super in the sunlight.
Yeah, real reflective.
It is. The redfish actually engulfed this. I mean, it wasn't hanging from the side. I mean,
yeah.
He actually swallows this thing here. It gives the impression of a pokey.
The pogies were when they were flipping around there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that gives you a little rundown of what we did today and how we did. Good luck on your next fishing adventure, and give us a call if you ever need anything. 251-747-1554, or check us out on the website at uglyfishing.com.